And we're back. Incredible Hokes from the Man Kitchen. I am Chris.
I am Mark.
Today's episode is brought to you by
Good Lord. We're still doing it
this random sugar cookie.
from Subway?
Now, this is from Tom's Burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Trish's aunt went with us to lunch and
Support your local restaurants.
That was
and
really
businesses.
good burgers. I had a double that day. Anyway, so this is a cookie that her aunt got but didn't want, so she gave it to us.
Yes.
And then we put it on the counter, and that's where it's at.
Say hi to the Corbett family when you're there. Good people.
Who?
The Corbett family.
Is that who runs it?
Yep. Good people.
Well, they make good doubles. I'll give them that.
Good people.
It's a good double.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of good doubles, we have a show about turning off shows. So we talked about Walking Dead on the last episode.
Yes.
There's a common theme of like watching shows and like you can't take it anymore and you just stop watching them.
Yeah.
Westworld. You didn't watch Westworld. I don't think you got HBO.
Yeah.
So Westworld.
Not currently.
Yeah, Westworld. Like I had a lot of promise for. I was like, okay, I really want to watch the series. I got maybe 4 or 5 into it, and I don't think it's like 8 or 10 episodes, whatever it is. I couldn't take it anymore. And I wanted to like it, but good God, it was so boring and dull. I was literally like, if I start texting and like reading the news and stuff on my phone as the show's on, yeah, you're probably not a very good show. And I started doing that a lot, so I just quit watching it. And it's just dull.
Well, the last thing HBO had on it worth a flip, I think, was Carnival. One of my favorite shows of all time.
I haven't watched it.
Awesome.
I've got HBO Go. I'll have to go back and watch it. Anyway, Game of Thrones, it's boring, to be quite honest with you. Game of Thrones is boring.
Yeah, I hear people are constantly waiting for this, dragon.
They never
war
do
or
anything.
something like
They never
that.
do anything. Nothing they ever talked about ever has happened. Anyway, so
Well, that one chick is hot though. Was Amelia Clark?
no, there ain't just one chick on there hot.
Well, that one, the main, like the dragon chick with the wig, the
Oh,
blonde
she's
wig.
ridiculously hot.
Yeah, she's really hot in a wig. She's not as hot, but without the wigs. There's something between her and the wig. It's like Reese's peanut butter cups. Separately, and then it became like, oh my gosh, it's even better.
You like her? Go look at the
Her and the wig. Oh yeah.
I'm fixing to do you a favor here. Go look up the redheaded chick that's like the Queen of the North or whatever. They have the North Wall or whatever, and she's the Jon Snow's sister.
Uh-huh.
She's up there now, and now the redhead chick. I don't know her name, but the redhead chick who's like the Queen of the North. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll kick the Dragon Queen to the curb. You'll forget all about her in like a second.
Yes. Forgive our tangent. Okay, continue.
So anyway, Game of Thrones is boring.
Right.
But you watch it because when it's good, it's like phenomenally good. So it's kind of like 1 star, 2 star, 1 star, and then all of a sudden 5 star. Oh my God, this series is amazing. And then it goes back to 1 star, 2 star. So that's the only reason I watch it.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest with you. If I'm watching it on streaming, I fast forward through certain story plots, storylines. So
Yeah.
if the midget guy ain't in it, I fast forward through it for the most part. If there's the little kid who was blind, I fast forward through all her parts. It's just boring as hell. So anyway, so we check out on certain series. So
Right.
what are some series that you have checked out on? Westworld is mine that I've just checked out on. What's another one you've checked out on?
Well, X-Files is one I should have checked out. Because of X-Files, there's a lot of shows I've just since then, I just don't invest a lot of time. X-Files was the show for a lot of people out there, you know what I'm talking about, that the first 5 seasons was awesome. Hall of Fame, best in TV series. It was really great. Then the last 2 seasons were so bad.
But didn't they have Terminator 2 guy in it? T2 was the agent.
Well, they brought in that guy, Robert Patrick, late in the show. He did fine, but they kept working with storylines, and when there was nothing else to say, or there was certainly nothing else they wanted to say, they kept building up. There's more on this alien thing. Stay with us. More on this alien thing, and you realize that movie that they released, Fight the Future or whatever it was, that's all that the show really had to say. That was it. But but for 2 seasons they kept saying, "Oh no, there's more." I kept fanning the flames. There's so many fans that are so angry this day, and I'm one of them. That we got screwed around, and kept promised that there was more, and there wasn't. And That's why they're the DVDs and all that stuff, and even on syndication, nobody watches X-Files because everyone's so pissed off because those last 2 seasons. So that's my answer.
So another recent one that I checked out on, and I'll probably check back into this one. I'll be honest with you, but it's South Park.
Okay.
The last season or half season or however they do theirs with the Trump election, Hillary.
Yeah, it's really a fall show now. It's just all it is.
Oh, they only do the one season?
They only do like from September through early December.
They have short seasons.
10 episodes, that's it.
Anyway, it sucks so bad. And
yeah, season 20, this one was the worst they've ever done.
And I have to admit, and don't go on political.
No.
Don't go political here.
No.
But just I have to say one thing. It gets a little tiresome because who you voted for makes you a racist. Because, like, I'm not a racist, but I did vote for a certain individual. So when I go to content to enjoy myself,
right,
it's kind of hard to get kicked in the balls that I'm a racist and that I'm an idiot and everything else because I who to vote for. So if media that I go to for enjoyment and entertainment kicks me in the balls, I usually involuntarily kicked in the balls. You know what I mean?
Right.
So South Park, I just checked out on. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I'm a little tired of being called an idiot because I voted for Trump. So, see, plus their storylines just suck. The member berries and the whole the thing with the trolling and stuff. Just it was going anywhere. It was being dragged out.
Yeah.
It was not funny. None of it was. I'd never once laughed. Cartman all of a sudden becoming so in tune with his feelings with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
It just sucked. Everything about it just sucked. I hope they fix it because I want to like South Park, but my God.
Well, those guys can be brilliant with satire.
Yeah,
but
I like all
season
that stuff.
20 was incoherent. In a word, incoherent.
Yeah. Any other show you want to rail about? We got like one more minute.
Another show I want to rail about.
You want to make fun of another show? We've made fun of Westworld, Game of Thrones, X-Files, and South Park. I'm just recapping for the audience on keeping score. You have another one you want to make fun of? What's another one?
I wish I would have prepared for that. I don't have anyone just on my brain.
Well, anyway.
I just know that there's a lot of shows just you go into. Walking Dead, I just remember thinking I'm not going to get very far on this because I had read enough of the comics to know where that thing was going. I thought, well, hopefully at some point the writer will like get inspired and kind of go somewhere different. No. So I've checked out.
Well, Walking Dead doesn't really like have.
Well, Better Call Saul I checked out, but it's more.
Really?
But it's more just because of me just not wanting to watch so much TV. You know. It's less to do about that show, so I don't know if that counts.
I like Better Call Saul.
But it's a pretty good show.
I like Fargo, Better Call Saul a lot. Both those are really good. Both of those are really good. I mean, I don't watch a lot of shows. And in fact, I don't even watch the major networks. I can't stand to watch NBC, CBS, or ABC. I can't do it. I've tried. I can't do it. The quality is so bad to me. Like, I can't do it.
Right now, the only thing I'm watching with any regularity is NFL football and The Curse of Oak Island, which I like. You know, I like history and I like documentaries, so it's kind of a reality show.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Slash documentary.
Well, knowing like J.J. Abrams is behind Westworld, I've been tempted to go back and watch Lost to see if it was the same way. But from everything I've heard, seeing on the internet, Lost is basically the same kind of thing as Westworld, where it's just I don't have time to study a show.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I read online, well, Westworld's a show you have to watch multiple times per episode. I'm like, well, good luck with that, buddy. I ain't got time for that shit.
Who's got time to watch 5 seasons of something and study it? No.
You get one.
You need to get there if you're gonna.
So anyway, that documentary that sure is interesting.
The Curse of Oak Island. It's a good show. But anyway, that's what I'm currently watching.
So other than Incredible Hokes, for you fine folks out there, what do you turn off in the middle of?
Are there shows that you've just had it with?
That you just turn off in the middle of? Don't worry about that junk cut, by the way. It was a technical issue. It had to do with maybe paste picante and the Frito bean dip not holding up there in the bargain.
Yes, there was a merger during the break.
And with that, too.